We have some more opening day NBA action here. We got the Utah Jazz taking on the Portland Trail Blazers in Portland. The Jazz, of course, are the underdog in this spot, about plus 5.5, plus six is where I got them at. Check for odds and see where this line moves. So you might want to go ahead and check SBR out to see the best odds you can get. For me, I'm going to take the Utah here, getting the points. Portland, I think they overachieved just a little bit last year. Now hold on, don't get me wrong. I mean, I had the Trailblazers a couple of those games against the Warriors in the playoffs, so I respect this team. But the matchups tonight, Utah, they kind of bring in that defensive mindset. They might slow the pace a little bit down. Well, they're definitely going to slow the pace down because they just don't get up and down the floor. They were number 2 in the league last year in defense, but that was mostly due to their pace, where they were like number 2 or number 1 or number 2 in the least amount of scoring per game. So look for Utah to control the pace. Portland last year, they won 3 out of the 4 matchups, but the last time they played in February, Utah kept it really close, losing by just a few points in Portland. In the preseason, Portland just got done beating them, and I just like the way this matches up for Utah to go ahead and stay within this number, take this game down to the wire. Portland, great team in their own right, but I like for Utah this year to be one of the sleeper teams in the West. Let's talk about the Jazz. Last year, they went 40-42, just barely missed the playoffs, but they do have their core back. Hayward's back. I like Rudy Gobert in the middle. He was injured for a little bit last year. Derek Favors may or may not play. I think he's going to play. Whether he plays or not, I think they're deep enough to stay within this number. And if he does play, that's only going to be a boost. I think Exum's due for a breakout season. Dante Exum, could be a really good point guard. So look for Utah to go ahead and hang with Portland tonight. I think they're going to, bring some defense. They're going to keep the pace, try and control the tempo as much as possible. Portland really good backcourt. Last season, they averaged 105.1 points per game. That ranked 5th, but they also allowed 104.7. That ranked them 21st. They're not a team that's going to be locked down on the defensive end, but they got scores. McCollum is really good in the backcourt, and of course, Damian Lillard can flat out take over a game. Still, first game of the year, I think the value is grabbing the points here with a Utah team that's going to come in with a lot of confidence. They got their core players are back, and they know they can play right with Portland. So look for Utah to come in. And also for the Jazz to have a pretty good season. So it's going to be interesting to see how these first few weeks play out. But tonight, I think the value is going to fall on the Utah Jazz. So I'm going to grab them plus the points. That's my NBA pick. And I wish you luck on your picks today.